Hey, digital publishing besties. I hope you guys are doing well. Give me 1 second. Oh, wow. Okay. I hope you are doing well. Give me just a second here. I was actually in here scheduling a YouTube video. So I was scheduling a YouTube video that I got coming out next week. Oh no, maybe it's the week after that, but I got a YouTube video coming out. So I hope you guys are doing well and you are being amazing on this great Sunday. I am Sharlrita Deloatch. I am a digital publisher and I publish on the internet. I publish books, low content books, and that's how I make my money. This is actually a great career that I'm so glad that I have been a part of, and I'm excited. I'm continues to be excited every single day. So. I run my business a little different. I work every day in my business, and it does not mean that I'm pulling 12 hours. And no, it's not like that at all. I'm so glad that I have been able to create basically us if you want to say a soft life digital business, digital publishing business. I'm so elated by God that we have these opportunities where we can use places like YouTube and we can use places like Medium and TikTok, wherever you are socially, wherever you're promoting your business. It's an honor, it's a privilege. I'm so grateful that we have these outlets in which we don't have to knock on people's door to door. Now, door to door still works. We have people that come to our door like every other day for something. So door to door still works. Those old school tactics still work. Cold calling, cold email, those things still work. Sending out postcards. If you still get mail in the mailbox, it still works. It's just that that's not the only way. We have the opportunity to use the online space or what people are now the word that may be a buzzword is digital marketing. So you get to market your business digitally. Okay, so then you get to market your business digitally. So and even if you break that down, there's different type of ways to market on the internet. You can do video like I'm doing now. Now on YouTube, you can do podcasts with or without your face. When I post my YouTube videos, 95% of the time I'm not showing my face. So you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. I like to show my face on live stream. Hey Alicia, happy Sunday. I like to show my face live stream. So that's how I like to do it. If you like short form content, you like TikTok, all of the platforms are getting short form content. Everybody is like copying TikTok. So if you like that, you like to put out that type of content, you can. If you like to write, you can also have written content that you can post on the internet using platforms like Substack or using Medium. There's just so many opportunities out there. So my goal, even for me teaching women, I teach a lot of women that are like me, that are we have businesses, we run from home. You may be a mom, you may be a wife, you may be even be a single woman, or maybe you're a fiance. You're here. I serve those women under that umbrella that want to build that soft life digital business. And that means really soft life to me is not working at all, because I don't promote not working at all. I do promote that we are running a business that like we want it. We're not using. I don't want you. I'm not giving you. I'm not selling you my blueprint. I'm not telling you that you have to publish books. I'm telling you that you can run your business however you want. And we leverage our gifts and talents. We leverage our knowledge and expertise. Some of you have a knowledge, you have expertise in something, and you just need to take that expertise and put it into products, digital products, journals, books, planners, write articles. You just need to put it out there, and we leverage what we call the internet. Okay. I know that was a long introduction, but yeah. So today's live stream, we're going to talk about starting a profitable planner business. And I'm going to give you 5 easy steps to help you to start. So if you're into planners, the reason why I'm saying just planner today, I know I talk about planners and journals interchangeably. I'm really talking about planners because we're in planner season. If you've been going to your local Family Dollar, your Dollar General, your Walmart, your Target, there are 2025 planners out there. This is a great time for you to capitalize and build a profitable planner business. This can be where you are having planners that are for children, maybe creating planners for moms and really getting niche and creating planners for men or for fathers, for mothers. There is a wide open planners is a wide open industry, but now is the time to get in, to start getting in front of individuals who will be ready to plan. When is the biggest time that people are buying planners? Is I haven't started buying, like me as a consumer, buying those planners yet, but I will start it in the fourth quarter, like October, November, especially December, Christmas, and especially in January. We're going to get in front of that now and get ready for it now. Okay. If you're not a creator, you say, Sharlrita, I don't know how to create. I don't like, but I do want to create profitable planners. I have a solution for you. So I have my website called She Writes Digital Hub. I'm going to put it here. I should have created a banner for it. And I'll put it on the screen for you. I just created some 2025 planners, so I already have them done for you. You add your name, your brand into it, whether you are creating a brand that is, with your name. You got it. When you want to have a planner, maybe you're a coach, you want to have a planner for your students. You can go ahead and go to shewritesdigitalhub.com. I already have them done for you. All you have to do is just purchase, download, and they'll be ready to go. Okay. So that's the solution for those of you that are not into, the plan. You like, I don't want a planner. I don't want to create nothing. I create the inside and the cover for you, already formatted and ready for publishing. You don't even have to hire nobody to make sure the measurements, all that is done for you. I took that out of your hands. Okay. So if you want to create your own brand, and especially in journal and planning, and if you're new to the journal and planning, I have a workshop coming up this Thursday called the Journal and Planner Design Workshop. It's free. Come and spend some time with me. Come bring your paper, bring your favorite drink. I'm going to do some teaching. I will have an opportunity for you to ask questions at the end as well. And we're going to present some amazing opportunities that you will not see on YouTube, nowhere on social media. It's just for the people that register for the workshop. So if you want to see, even if you come to be nosy, come on and see. Okay. It's going to be amazing. You're not going to want to miss this. Okay. All right. So how we start a profitable planning business in 5 easy steps. And this is for you. The first step you want to do, you want to identify your niche and your target audience. You want to identify both. Okay. So how do you identify, or why is it important? Let's talk about why it's important. It's important because you want to stand out in the planner marketplace. You want to cater to a specific audience and have a clear niche. Many times, especially I've been in publishing for a very long time, and when it came to number one question I will always ask is, who is your book for? Like, who are you writing your book for? And I will hear all the time, it's for everybody. It is not. Your book is not for everybody. Just like your planner business is not going to be for everybody. Okay. It's going to, the more niche you are. And I heard someone say that the riches are in the niches, the niches. The riches are in the niches. Okay. So the riches are in the niches. If you really, really want to create a brand that's going to stand out, if you really, really want to make sales, you really need to get honed in on a niche. Okay. What are some profitable niches right now? Like right now, we're in school, we're in back to school. Okay. So creating planners and journals for kids, or creating journals and plan. That's a niche all by itself. Not just all kids. Get a little bit more niche. You create planners for, I don't think a lot of elementary school students use planners. They may or they may not. Maybe a homeschool planner, but maybe a planner for high school students. They use them. For college students, they use them. Okay, middle school students, they use them. Okay, and I'm saying this, yes, because I have children in all those age gaps. Okay, and they use planners. I know sometimes the school gives them a planner or whatever. That's nice. But having their own planner, absolutely. Okay. So that's just an example of a niche. And listen, when you get down in that niche, you will start to see that, hey, I see that kids not only need planners, but they need journals. Okay. So I'm going to create a line of journals for kids that are high school. So high school kids, what's some of the things that journals can be created for those children that are in high school? Grief for high schoolers, they go through grief. Mindset journals. So really, especially like girls having diaries. I need to create some diaries. Did y'all have diaries when y'all were coming? I did. I had a diary when I was coming up, and I love my diary because when I didn't like my mama or she did something, or I wanted to say, dear diary. Okay, dear diary, let me tell you what my mama did to me today. Oh, let me tell you what my daddy said to me today. Okay, let me tell you. Okay, so that's how you want to have it, so that you are really really niched in the area, so that you can stand out. Okay, so identify your niche and who your target audience is. They are going to come together. Step number 2, you want to design your planner with a purpose. So again, if you're going, let's stay with the niche of high school. So let's stay within that niche, high school. Okay, not just any high school student, but maybe you want to make them for, you got to make them different for boys and for girls, because girls like different colors. Okay, I'm gonna tell you, I have a high schooler that just graduated last year. I mean, this past, she just graduated. Then I have one that's entering into graduation as we start homeschooling. She's going to ninth grade. So I know for my girls, they love pink and they love purple. They, I don't care how old they are. Yes, Alicia, I had a diary too with a lock and a key. It was nice if you had the little key that you carried around and nobody else had their little key. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. This is Ray. Thank you for joining us. I hope I pronounced your name right. But thank you for joining. So yes, so if you're going to make sure that you're creating a planner with purpose, it has to have a plan. It has to have purpose for it. Okay, so much purpose. Okay. All right, so make sure that you design with purpose. So that means for girls, girls like girly things. Now it changes depending on the age. So I know at one point when my girls were younger, they liked Barbie dolls. They liked, building little houses and stuff. Now my girls are into their face routines. They like that girly stuff. They still love pink and purple, but they like nails. So they like going to get the press on nails. Now they're dibbling into a little lipstick and makeup and the girly things. So when you're creating a brand for you creating planners for girls that are in high school, remember they're going to like something different than the girl that's in middle school. Okay, so they're going to be having journals and planners on something different. Okay, so remember that. Remember that as you going into designing, and if you want to add your lipsticks, and like my oldest daughter loves pocketbooks, so she's into the different type of pocketbooks and jewelry, and all the things we do as women is just it's heightened up a little bit. So my girls are interested in those things, but what tends to stay the same are the colors. Like the colors tend to stay the same. They still like the white, the pink, the purple, those girly colors in different shades. Okay. Alicia says, I've seen several planners and journals made for students with ADHD. Yes, that's a niche. Okay. So that's a little bit more niche. So even if you take the ADHD, not just for any student, high school students. You can have a lot of journals for high school students, middle school students, students that are in elementary school. Now, I wouldn't go probably no further than that, but student, not even just ADHD students, ADHD teachers, the ADHD mom. Like people really, if you go on like TikTok, people really identify with this stuff. Go on TikTok maybe one day if you're on TikTok and search for the word ADHD. I promise you there are people, let's do that. There are people that identify, and they identify so much that they're going to have it in their bio. They're going to have it in their bio. Watch. Let me search. I'm going to just put ADHD. Let's see what comes up. Hold on. I'm in the wrong thing. ADHD. Okay, there is a lady here. She pops up for ADHD slash homestead, like literally. Her bio says that she's a millennial, she's a girl mom, she's a work from home mom, she's a stay at home mom, and it looks like me and her follow each other. She has Cassie ADHD homestead, like seriously, at the top. So, what am I saying? Using these keywords is very, very vital because when you're doing some research and you're searching, okay? So that's a part of that research that you got to do. So it's out here. Like you can do so much. Okay. That's step number 2. Let's go to step number 3. Then you want to set up your production process. Okay. Why is it important for you to set up your production process? Because you got to understand how you are going to create. That means this looks like setting up your what I have a Trello board. So I use Trello. You guys know that I set my whole business in Trello. So my what I do on a daily basis is set up in Trello. So I know everything is on a board. So I have a board, especially with my short books. I have a process. So you need to set up a process if you're gonna have a planner business. You don't want to just willy nilly this. Like you're gonna have a day where you're gonna create. Well, we don't have to create planners and covers and stuff. Well, you gotta design your covers, but you don't have to do that because I got that. I got that in a bundle. That's already done for you, right? But you want to have it set up in your Trello board, Notion, Asana is a great one. It's another one too that a lot of people use. I just can't think of it. You can use that, so set up your production. What maybe on Mondays you are actually creating your planner covers, and then on Tuesday you are creating your templates, or you're uploading getting your templates together. Maybe the third one, maybe on Monday go back, or maybe on Sunday you're actually creating titles. So you're doing some research on some titles for your planners, or so you got to have a production process. Having your production process really does help you, because it helps you to stay on task. Okay, so you're not scrambling around when it's time to start selling things. When it's time to start selling your products, you have a calendar on the different holidays. Like now, not in my group, but I learn a lot from Kim George, and we were talking the other day. We are repping up for Q4. Even though Q4 starts in October, we're getting ready for Q4. We're especially if you have a KDP brand. Q4 is the like that's the part, or the part of the business, if you're in this business, where we make a lot of money, because we're gearing up, because you're gearing up for Christmas, Halloween, We getting those themed journals, planners, those notebooks. There's a lot of low content books. I just talk a lot about journals and planners because that's what I create. But there's a lot of low content books. You don't have to just stay in the journals and planners. I don't want to keep you in that box. Okay. My friend Kim, she has a whole list, like 200 different low content books that you can create. I'm going to put her link below after this video and go grab it. It's still free. She still has it free. It's 200. It's a swipe file and it gives you the whole list. Like you're going to go bananas. You're going to be like, oh my God, I did not know this. Yes. So set up your production process. Okay. So the next one, step number 4, this is when you want to create your marketing plan. You got to market your stuff. Don't just be out here creating and not marketing anything. Okay. Now there's a difference between marketing if it's a faceless brand versus if it's your brand for your face. Okay. There's so many different ways you can market. We talked about marketing yesterday. Did we talk about marketing yesterday? I think we did, but I gave you guys some strategies on marketing. One that is very popular is Pinterest. Like get on Pinterest. There's not enough people on Pinterest. It's not saturated. Okay, because some people get on it, they might be on it, but they are not consistent. I used to be one of those people, but I'm not anymore. But you do want to have some type of presence somewhere. You don't have to be everywhere, but you need to be somewhere. Okay, so I am very much into the SEO platforms. I don't put a lot of emphasis and time on places like Instagram and Facebook and LinkedIn. I don't put a lot of emphasis there because I put a lot of emphasis into the SEO platforms, the platforms that are searchable. Okay. There's nothing wrong. Let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with being on those platforms. I just don't spend a lot of time on those platforms. I spend a lot of time on platforms like here, YouTube. I spend a lot of time here. So I maximize every feature that they have. I do live streams, as you guys can see. I upload videos. I have shorts. I use the community tab. I really do that. I just got the first level of monetization not too long ago. So now I can have memberships. I haven't put it out there yet. I got to figure out how I'm going to use it in my business. Once I figure that out, I'll let you guys know, and I can do, members only videos and things like that. So it just takes strategies to do that. I don't want to just put it up there just to monetize. I'm building a t-shirt brand, so I can connect my store to my videos here soon. So once I get that up and running, you guys will be able to see that. So this is where I spend my time. Okay. I also spend my time on Medium because it's an SEO platform. I spend my time on my own website, which I just repurpose my blogs on my own website to Medium sometimes. I spend time on places where it's searchable. I spend time on Pinterest because it's searchable. Okay. So you figure out what works best for you. Okay. Social media is, as far as we know, with Facebook and all that good stuff, it doesn't work for me. Thank you, Alicia. Yes, we did talk about marketing yesterday on yesterday's live stream. So you want to check that out. Okay. So the 5th step, I didn't put step 5, but the 5th step, you got to have an email marketing campaign. Like you got to have no, that ain't it. You got to have one, but that's not my point of this video. That's why I forgot to put my step 5. But you definitely want to have one. I know I said that like it was a part, but you do want to have an email marketing, but that's not for today. That was yesterday. So you definitely want to launch it. Okay. So you want to launch your business. Now there's a difference between launching a business and then marketing. Okay. Let me explain the difference. Because there's a difference. Okay. You want to have the marketing plan that includes inside your marketing plan any type of marketing that you're doing. I don't care what it is. You can take this for anything. You always want to have a pre-launch phase. So you want to have a pre-launch phase. Okay. You want to have a pre-launch phase. You want to have a launch phase. So that's why I said number 5 is launching and scaling your planner business. But with your marketing, you want to have pre-launch, you want to have a launch, and then you want to have post-launch. What's included in the post-launch is what you're doing every day or every week or every month to continue to market your planners. Okay. So make sure that we understand that when it comes to launching and marketing. Launching, it looks different. Okay. Launching is a part of marketing. Okay. Launching something is a part of marketing. It's one of the phases. I told this even when I was in publishing people's books. I said you need to have a pre-launch phase. Well, what does the pre-launch phase looks like? Whatever you want it to look like, but you want to start dripping. That's why when you're writing a book, let's take it to writing a book. If you're writing a book, you want to have a pre-launch phase. And I'm not talking about just taking pre-launches for your book. Okay, you want to have that phase. Maybe 3 months while you're writing the book, you want to be dripping. This is when you're dripping things. This is when you're doing you might do a countdown campaign. This looks different for everybody and whatever you're launching. But you got to have that part of your marketing plan, pre-launch, okay, or pre-phase, something pre. Don't matter what you call it. You got to have something pre. What I'm doing right now, doing these live streams, which I'm going to be live streaming every day anyway. It's just a part of my business, it's a part of my money generating activity. It's something I do every day. I am pre-launching. I'm pre-ing. So I'm inviting you a part of my pre-launch of something. I am doing a live stream every day. A part of your pre-launch, you can be hosting a challenge. You can do a workshop. My workshop that I'm having is a part of my pre and my launch. Okay, so part of both. But I'm pre-doing something. I'm doing something because I'm dripping. I'm dripping what I'm doing. That's the pre-launch. Then you have the actual launch. My actual launch and what I'm going to do is going to be on the workshop. The actual launch is saying, hey, it is here. The actual launch is say, hey, the book is ready. The actual launch can say, hey, get it now. It's available now. That's the launch. The post-launch is what you're doing after it already is launched. Okay. So I just want to make sure I broke that down for you when it comes to that. Ray said he didn't, wow, I didn't know. I just launched it and promoted it. That I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I just believe in the 3 phases. I believe in seeding people, because that's how you are able to create an audience. And I think that's a part that a lot of people have struggled with, especially in the publishing industry when it came to books and things like that. People just announced that I published a book. That's launching, but you didn't pre-us. Like, you didn't drop things. Like, we didn't know. You didn't tell us. You didn't say, hey, I'm writing a book, or hey, I'm writing a book. Get on my email list. Hey, if you get on my email list, you will be the first one to get a free copy, or you got to have something pre. And to be honest, as a business owner, you're always going to be doing all 3, to be honest. Like, that's why plan is so important, to plan, because I'm always doing all 3. Like, always, in some way in my business. Okay. But make sure you have all 3. And there's nothing wrong with the way Ray was doing it, just launching and promoting it. But promoting it, the word promote to me means, that's the last part. You got the pre-launch, the launch, that's post-launching. When we're when we are post launching or promoting. So like for me, if I'm promoting something, like I promote my workshop, but I'm in the pre-launch phase. But the launching of what I'm going to launch, which y'all not going to know about it unless you're in the workshop, that's a part of my launch phase. Now, the post launch, after I finished with the workshop and with my launch, my post launch is not going to be for social media. It's going to be for the people that signed up for the workshop. That's the post launch. So it's not going to, it's going to look different for everybody. But just make sure, just include those things. Just say, okay, in my pre-launch, what am I doing? What is the activity I will be doing in my pre-launch? What is the activity that I will be doing in my post-launch? What is the activity that I need to be doing in my in my launch and in my post-launch? Okay. The activity. That's where marketing, because when you're marketing means activity. Marketing means you're sharing what you have for sale. I'm marketing right now. So you don't have to actually market and be like, come buy my stuff. No, at all of my live streams, I'm giving you the invitation to join my workshop. Okay. So remember, with me, with Sharlrita, I'm never going to tell you to do something that I'm not doing. Most of the time, I'm doing it and I'm teaching it. Okay, so that's how I'm able to teach, because I'm doing it. I seeded in earlier that I have done for you planners. I seeded that in. I said, hey, if you don't want to learn, how to do anything, I got the books planned. They already done for you. You just need to go here to go and get it. So I'm making you aware of what I have. Okay. So again, let's go back to step number 5, launching and then scaling. Now, scaling and launching are two different things. So launching is what I just explained. We launched it. We told the world you could come buy this, right? Now we need to scale it. Scale it means I probably would need to put on some automation for something. Maybe scaling could mean maybe I need to hire someone to design while I come over here and continue with the marketing. So scaling could mean different for different people depending on where you at in your business. Scaling could definitely just mean I need to record these videos and put them in, schedule them and put them out. That's scaling to me, because something is out there working while you're not actively working. You're going to the next level. Yeah, I agree with my husband. This is his YouTube channel called Building from the Bottom. Go and subscribe. He actually has 2 YouTube channels, one with just Anthony Deloatch and one he's actually building from the bottom. It's something that he's challenging himself with his students. He has a whole program around YouTube. That's how I learned YouTube. And what really helps you to stand out is planning your launch will definitely help you to stand out for most people, because most people don't sit down and plan. So planning will definitely help you to step out. The reason why I've been able to be consistent with my live stream this week, because I planned it. So I planned. This is what I teach my students. We plan our businesses around our life, not our life around our business. I'm going live today on Sunday because I already planned. Okay, I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna stay live for about a good hour. And then after that, I'm going to cook dinner. Okay. Because by the time it's about dinner time, 5 o'clock, I'm on Eastern time. So it's going to be about dinner time, it's time for me to start, doing that. So we run our businesses around our life. I don't sit on my computer all day long creating. I have a block of time that I use to create, or I use to market my business, or, send an email, those type of things. I already have my week planned out. So I know what I am doing. What I use with my paper planner is I just write out the money generating things I need to hit every single day. This is what you need to do every single day. And one of those things for me is going live on YouTube. It could be going live on Facebook for you. It could be going live on TikTok for you. But this is for me. Okay, so I don't teach people to build a business like me. Don't try to build. You don't have to do what I do. I'm just teaching you my fundamentals and what I do to make money, and I just share that with you, and you figure out for yourself. You look at your life. You look at your bandwidth. You look at that, and then you figure out if it's going to be good for you. Okay, so that's what I do. That's what I do. So that's how you really step by step create a profitable plan or business. What makes it profitable is you standing out, having a niche, having a target audience. Don't be out here just putting out planners just to put it out and you don't know who you're putting it out for. Like, who is going to buy it? Who is going to buy it? Hey, Michelle. Happy Sunday. All plan and see it in your mind. Yes, I hope you're doing well. So yeah, that's how it is. That's how you do it. I plan my weeks, and I plan. And me, I'm different. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I gotta plan my week around. I cook dinner. That's one of my things that I do to serve my family. I cook dinner. I gotta have time for myself so I don't go crazy, and then I have a block of time for my business. That's how my life looks. Your life may look different. So you plan around that. Any questions? Any questions? I hope to see you guys in the workshop. We're going to have fun. It's going to be fun. It's going, maybe I say about 60 to 90 minutes, depending on the questions, because even with my teaching, I'm going to teach you about a good hour, just like I normally do here on YouTube. I'm probably on YouTube live for about an hour or so. So it's going to be about that. And the only reason why I say 90 minutes, because there may be questions, and I want to make sure that I answer your questions there. And we'll do that. Okay. So my goal for the workshop is for you to leave that workshop knowing where you want to go as a planner or journal creator. Like, what do you how do you want to monetize? Because there's a lot of ways to monetize. I know it's a lot of YouTube, but like, just publish it on Amazon KDP. No, it's more than just that. Okay, it is more than just Amazon KDP. All right, I'm gonna have a special gift for you too, especially if I just created yesterday, where I was putting a list out because it was asked for one of my students that bought the bundle. They bought the 7,500 bundle template, and she was asking, like, is there other places that we can, you know, not just market, but we can make money on? And I was like, oh yes, it's more than just Etsy. It's more than just Amazon KDP. I just talk about those more, but it's more than that. So when you join the workshop, if you decide to move forward in us working together, there's going to be 3 different ways you can work with me, but it's definitely going to be something that you don't want to miss. And when you do, that's going to be it's going to be one of the free gifts that I have. So I created yesterday. So it's going to be awesome. When it was in some places, I just like, dang, I forget to talk about that. But it's more than just Etsy, y'all. It's more than just KDP. And so, yeah. Anyways, any questions? Alicia said, write the vision and make it plain. Absolutely. I had missed your thing here, Ray. I apologize. He said, I created a book of overcoming fear in different areas in life. The book is called Kill Fear. I want to help and coach and guide people through the journey in their life. I love that. And so many people need this. Like, you already standing out because you wrote a book. When you write a book, when somebody writes a book, you are in the top 1%, because there are people, I strongly believe everybody has at least one book that they can write, but everybody doesn't. So when you take the step to write a book, like, you have to celebrate that. Like, that's a big deal. Like, that's a really big deal. And this is somebody that I've been in publishing for so long. So when I write and publish my books, sometimes in my mind, I don't make it a big deal. And I think it's because I've been doing it for so long. And it's like, girl, my husband had to tell me one time, he was like, girl. Well, he say girl like that, but girl, everybody not gonna write one book, and you over here, you don't wrote 3, 4, 5 books. And you don't think you're a big deal, really? So Ray, you are a big deal, okay? Because you published a book. Mhm. You are a big deal. If nobody has told you that, you are a big deal, okay? All right, so you guys have a great one. It's Sunday, so I'm gonna wrap it up. Go cook dinner. No, first I'm gonna take this video and I'm going to transcribe it. Well, it's already transcribed. Use StreamYard, so they do a great job of transcribing my stuff for me. So I'm going to transcribe it. I'm going to make it a article on Medium. Did you know that King Solomon wrote 3,000 proverbs? That blew my mind. So we were born to, yes, we were, Alicia, you my people. Yes, like we were born to create. We were. Like, I really believe, just to get off the subject just a little bit, but I really believe that we can create our life. Like, we create. We were born, like Alicia, we were born to create. And everything that we create gives God glory. I just think that everything that we create gives God glory, because everything that we create solves a problem for somebody. When somebody created this planner right here, I bought this planner last year sometime. They created this planner to solve a problem for somebody like me. They said, let me create this planner. It says organized chaos. Okay. When I saw that, I said, oh, let me get that, because I'm a little chaotic. My life is a little chaotic. Let me get organized. Okay. It's a little chaotic. So they got some stickers in here. I never use these stickers, but I need to use them. But they got stickers in here. Yes, it's yeah. So they help me to organize. So whatever you create, whatever you put out into the world, that's worship to God. Mm-hmm. Yep. You might not cry. You might not wave your hands. You might make your worship is your work. That's one thing my last coach taught me too. That shifted my mindset about what I do and how I approach my business. This is worship. Me being on YouTube, I might not be saying hallelujah, or I might not be waving my hands, but this is worship to God, because I am on here helping you guys, helping all 10 of you that are live right now. And then the people that watch the replay, that are watching the replay. This is worship. So we are here to create. So it's time for you to create. That's how you're going to give God glory. Okay. That's how you are going to really lift his name, however you believe. Okay. I'm not here to convert and all that stuff. That I believe in Jesus. Okay. That's what I believe. But I just believe that that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to do. Okay. We are here to create, like Alicia said. So it's your duty to do that, whether it's a journal, whether it's a book, whether it is a coaching program like Ray is doing. That's giving God glory. Okay. So I love y'all. Maybe somebody needs to hear that, but get up and get to work. Okay. Get to work. Give God glory. All right. I'll see y'all next time. Thank y'all for joining me. Appreciate you. Bye.